Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Super excited to bring you guys this absolutely gorgeous 2008 Mazda 3 all the way from the Pennsylvania-Maryland border down there by Baltimore, which is where we got it. They get about 100 inches less snow than Rochester per year, and the vast majority of their winter days are actually like today, cold but sunny and nice dry roads, so it is rust-free like typically Maryland and southern PA cars are. Quite a bit different than northern PA, and it's once you get south of the Poconos, winters are just extremely mild and cars look like this instead of like Rochester cars. So it had one owner who took exceptionally good care of it, never got in any wrecks. It has 104,706 miles on it, and while it might look perfect in the photos, it's not quite perfect in person. It's way above average, like extremely above average, but we don't want there to be any surprises if you buy it online and have it shipped to you, which about 40% of our cars are. If you would like to do that, you could reach out. And of course, we don't want you to be surprised if you come to test drive it either. By the way, it's a good time to tell you, we would love to have you subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you like it. And we're always happy to see comments, but the best way to get a hold of us is through the website, www.pellacars.com, because pricing and availability will be there, as will be a reliable way to get a hold of us. Again, we're grateful for those thumbs up and those subscribes on this channel, but the comments are not, unfortunately, just not a reliable way. They don't always get to us. So anyways, showing you those flaws starting up front. It's got some scratches on the bottom of the bumper, pretty much along the front. They must have gone up against a curb or something, and there's some light scratches here as well. Moving along the side, it's got the front tires have at least 50% of their tread left, or maybe 45-50% left. It's being sold. These are more than enough for the summer and moving forward for a good while, and it is priced accordingly. If you would like new tires in the front or all the way around, they would be severely prorated because again, these are not they're about 50% in the front, about maybe 60 in the back. So if that's a deal breaker for you, just reach out, we can work through it. But the tires are evenly worn. They're good tires, nice nice shape all the way around. There's just a little bit of scuffing on the rims from curbs along the side. So moving along to the back, just your typical little scrapes and things like that. The roof was definitely repainted, which is super common. Cars down there, they get absolutely fried by the sun, and these particular Mazdas are very susceptible to fade. As a matter of fact, this one had to be buffed, polished, so that just takes off the sun-baked layer on a microscopic level and brings back a shine. It's actually a very beautiful, beautifully satisfying thing to watch, actually. But the roof was definitely repainted, and it's kind of hard to show you in a video, but you could see that it's not a perfect job. There's some like dust in the paint up on the roof, so hopefully that's not a deal breaker for you, because it's an absolutely wonderful car outside of that and the little flaws that I've pointed out to you so far. You can tell, like here, it's shiny on the trunk. You can see my hand, but then if I go under the spoiler, which is kind of interesting, how does the sun fade it under the spoiler? But you can tell that the paint's not as shiny underneath. Maybe the sun comes in that way, I don't know. Science lesson for later, I suppose. But underneath, as you see, just absolutely remarkably clean. I mean, it has its surface rust, of course, which, any car on the East Coast will, because of the, humidity, rain, all that jazz, but you can still see the shape of things and the nuts and the bolts and things that are painted underneath, like those springs, like that thing right there. They still have their paint on them. Just absolutely incredible. And that's, again, because it's from somewhere that gets as much snow in a year as Rochester gets in some days. And it's sunny, which seems like it's quite rare here. Anyways, on this side, not much to speak of as far as dings and scratches. Just an absolutely wonderful car. Get you another shot of that undercarriage. Let's see here. There you go. Nice and clean. Inside, the car is absolutely beautiful. The The seats are in wonderful shape. They're very comfortable seats. This is a very athletic car, you know, in a world of Civics and Corollas, which, you know, are regarded as the best for their reliability. This Mazda, you know, in modern times as a used car is being praised for being just as reliable and actually quite a bit more fun. And I agree, it's a delight to drive. Very, very comfortable seats, really high quality fabric. The carpets are even in great shape. This one had a hole from the heel. We have these patches. Instead of throwing away floor mats like most dealers do, we do our best to recondition them. Again, that had a wear hole there, so it's been patched. Just absolutely wonderful condition. We'll show you in the back. Other than some debris, pardon that. The back carpets are in great shape. Back seat, headliner's beautiful, has a moonroof. If you've ever wondered the difference between a moonroof and a sunroof, supposedly it is that a moonroof can be seen through when it's closed, where a sunroof would be the same shape but metal and not see-through when it's closed. So there's your fun fact for the day. Maybe that's worth that thumbs up for the video. Just kidding. Anyways, passenger seat is in great shape as well. There is this one little stain here, which I think can come out, but just in case it can't, just be aware of that. Shifter has got some wear on it. Passenger carpets are in absolutely wonderful shape. It takes quite a commitment to keep a car. You know, this isn't like a garage kept Sunday driver. This was somebody's daily car for, you know, 17 years or so. It's pretty incredible, and they took really good care of it. So just the fact they had it that long, you know, the tires are evenly worn, which tells us it's had alignments, and the suspension's in good shape. The brakes feel great. The inside is clean, just absolutely wonderful. Has clean oil in it. Of course, all of our cars come with a full synthetic oil change, but, you know, getting a car that's, you know, full of clean oil is another, just, you know, one of those check marks for a car that's been well cared for. It does have both sets of keys, keyless entry, all that jazz. This car does have cruise control, automatic transmission, air conditioning, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, and again is an absolute blast to drive. Has a power tilt. I by habit say sunroof, but again, moonroof. Sunroof, think of like an older Porsche where it's the same design but metal. So anyways, gonna try to take you guys on a nice highway trip. So, you know, the going way back to the roots of the Japanese companies like Mazda, which kind of now do their own thing, but you know, Honda, Toyota will say they're probably the Corolla is actually the best-selling car in the world, which is this car's main competition. They were originally gunning for American cars. They wanted their cars to ride and feel as American as possible. You could tell that in this era of Mazda, they were going for more like Mercedes, BMW feel. I mean, this thing is really tight. Like I'm a big fan of Toyota, so not to disrespect Corolla, but, you know, it doesn't hug the road like this. You really, you know, feel the road in a positive way. Rides absolutely beautifully. That's generally speaking of the Mazda 3 as a model. This particular example is, you know, again, way above average. No shakes, no shimmies. We'll get you up to some speed here. No shakes, no shimmies, no rattles. Here we're going 55 almost, and let's see here, probably not a safe place to really test it. On a sunny day, everybody's out and about, but we're coming up to a main road here, and I'll give you guys a highway speed run. Just drives absolutely wonderfully. Again, more connected to the road, more connected to, you know, the engine, the transmission, the machine. You know you're in a machine, but in a positive way. It doesn't beat you up like, you know, like a lot of sportier cars do. So we'll not waste much time getting up to highway speed here. Steering wheel, by the way, as you can see, is a little bit worn. Feels great, nice tight leather steering wheel, nice firm feel to it. But so there you go, 60 miles per hour. Take my hand off the wheel, get on the brakes. I'm crowning the road there. Get on the brakes. No shakes, no shimmies, no rattles. Just a bunch of people behind me that think I'm crazy. But just an absolutely wonderful car. It drives as much is like a new car as one this old can. Just absolutely wonderful condition. So anyways, I'm Drew. I hope this video helped. If you do want to buy this car online, you absolutely can. Again, the website is www.pellacars.com, where you could contact us and also see pricing and availability, as well as a bunch more photos. If you're watching this on Facebook, we're very limited to what we can put on, but you know, the website's going to have all the photos, all the, you know, information about the car. And again, we would love to meet you in person. So you could also go to that that same website, pellacars.com, or just call me 585-771-0111 to set up your in-person test drive. We're off-site right now. This is not where, the office where you'll come see the car is. That is quite a bit out in the country, about 5 minutes outside of Brockport, and makes for a nice, peaceful test drive where, again, we would love to meet you. So, again, hopefully the video is helpful. If you just enjoyed it and you don't plan to buy the car, but it helped in your shopping or entertained you in any way, we do. All kidding aside, those thumbs up do help the business and help the YouTube channel, and we're grateful. So, and you can subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, as that is the only thing this channel is used for. So thanks again so much for your time. Hope to meet you soon. Bye-bye.